We have some wonderful customers at the restaurant that are always surprising us with baked goods and treats, and I happen to know that bread pudding is one of her favorite things. So today I'm gonna make it and surprise her with it. I start with a loaf of challah bread. It's my favorite to use for bread pudding. And what I did is I cut it up and cubed it last night, and I let it sit out overnight, kind of air drying, because it does a better job of soaking up the custard. Here I have my dish, and I spread butter on it. And what we're gonna do is put a layer in. Now she happens to love raisins in her bread pudding, and so I'm gonna throw some raisins in here. You don't have to. I just know that this was one of the things she talked about when she was talking about her love of bread pudding. And I'm just layering it. That way just ensures all the raisins get throughout. This will fit, because keep in mind this custard is gonna soak and this will go down. Some more raisins. Some people put chocolate chips in their bread pudding. Ooh, wouldn't that be good? Okay, let me set this aside. And now we're gonna make the custard that goes with it. Here I have 3 eggs. To that, I'm gonna be adding some milk. That was 1 3/4 cup. A 1/4 cup of cream, heavy cream. I have a 1/3 cup of sugar. I'm gonna eyeball this. Some cinnamon. Some vanilla. All the exact measurements will be in the recipe. This is my good Mexican vanilla, the best. And then we have some lemon zest. We're gonna just mix that up. Give it a good mix. Oh, the cinnamon smells so good. Okay, I think we're good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna be careful and pour this over, because now we wanna soak all that bread. It smells amazing. And once we get all this poured over, we're gonna actually let it sit 10 to maybe 20 minutes, because we want it to just spend that time soaking up all this good custard. Okay, almost there. Okay, and then what I like to do, let's see if you can see that, just kind of press it in, press it down, because you want to get all that stuff from the bottom soaking up throughout. Okay, grab a towel, and we're gonna let this hang out. Okay, this bread has soaked up all that custard beautifully. This is an optional thing I like to do. I like to take a little bit cinnamon sugar and sprinkle it right over the top. Again, optional. It's up to you. My oven has been preheating at 375 degrees. And then I'm gonna pop it in there, and we're gonna cook it for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until the top kind of springs back and a knife inserted comes out clean.
I like to make a vanilla sauce to go with my bread pudding. So I'm going to show you how we do that. You don't have to do this, but I think it just goes so well. In here we have a couple tablespoons of butter. We're going to add to that some milk. Okay, we're going to let that melt together. Okay, now we're going to, almost there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now we're going to stir in some sugar, a little pinch of salt, and 1 tablespoon of flour. Again, all the ingredients will be in the recipe. Okay, you just stir this until it's well combined. And then we're going to keep stirring this about 5 to 8 minutes until it's thickened. Starting to thicken up. Almost there. Okay, this has thickened up beautifully. We're going to turn the heat off. We're going to actually remove it from the heat. I'm going to set it right here. And we're going to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Woo! Don't have much left. Gotta go back to Mexico. See, it gives it that beautiful amber color. Oh, it smells good. Okay, our bread pudding's almost done.
And here's the finished product. Ooh, doesn't that look good? A little bit of cinnamon sugar. Here's my vanilla sauce. That's on top is just from it starting to cool down. I cannot wait to surprise her with this. Hopefully it's gonna make her day. Hope you enjoyed this video.